want to be a librarian?
So you want to be a librarian?
So you want to be a librarian?
Books?
And I think of quiet.
I think of a lot of boring schoolwork, a lot of reading, which I don't particularly like, and but I also think of a necessity for a community that brings a lot of people from a lot of different backgrounds together for a pretty similar purpose.
Librarians help you find the books that you're looking for. Librarians can make recommendations on authors, subjects, different types of periodicals that you can look at when you're trying to do research.
My understanding of what librarians do is that they help you find books.
Stereotypical librarian wears glasses, has her hair up in a bun, usually wears a really high collar, possibly a cardigan over it, some sort of skirt, tights, and high heels. And if she's in a Van Halen video, she probably takes all of that down at the end of the night.
We're women, usually fairly conservative looking.
Stereotypical librarian. There are two. They're both women. One is probably in her 60s or 70s. She's white hair. It's in a bun. She has glasses. They kind of go like this. They're like cat glasses. She's a plaid skirt on. It's probably green and blue, maybe a little bit of brown. She has a blouse and it might have like a tassel here or something. And she's very, like, she stands upright. And the new librarian is kind of indie hipster. She might have like a pixie haircut. She really cares about information and knowledge. And she might be like kind of sexy.
Well, I had to go with my sister or my mom actually, to drop off a book at my town library last year. So I walked into a library at that point. But the last time I used a library was in graduate school, so it would have been in 2004, so about 7 years ago.
About a year ago?
Gosh, probably grad school. So that's 2 years ago.
Online, the internet. I use Google. I use, for my line of work, I use news sources like LexisNexis and my own news clipping service, Wikipedia, different sites, but almost entirely electronically.
Sometimes now I find myself actually going to Google.
Usually Google.
I almost exclusively use Google.
On the internet, unfortunately.
I don't see them in the next 10 to 20 years. I know where I'm from, Boston, they're trying to shut down maybe 10 of them to save money. And people are putting up a fight about it, but it's not succeeding that well. So I feel like that's the start of where libraries are headed. So you want to be a librarian?